Yeah, so what it do, homie?
It's good. This your boy She. They call me Shake Rattle,
Yeah, Robbie Kyle, I'm here with you, homie. What it do?
Yeah, this is To The Point episode 3, man.
Yeah,
This
right.
a quick recap, right? Everybody tap in too. Quick recap, right? We left off last episode talking about the top 5, the famous top 5 question. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
Everybody, it's a little bit deeper than just top 5 to me. You feel me? If we want to really get in on the top 5, it got to be broken down.
Right.
It's genre, you know what I mean? Era, all types.
Right.
So, like I was saying, as soon as you say top 5, is everybody got a common top 5, right? I be always hearing pop off people's tongue like, wow, they say it with their eyes closed, right? And one time I seen the boy, I think it was Conway the Machine, I told you they asked him that on an interview. And he had a list and he had a reserve list.
Right.
And the first list was Big Tupac, now, the same joint. And then he said, but if I really want to go in, then he come with 5. So I say all that to say, I be thinking jokers just say them same 5 because it's popular to say, man.
Yeah, they trying to be politically correct. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, they'll put the thought pattern to it. You know what I'm saying? So real quick, John.
Yeah, right.
I'm going to say this here. I'm going to ask you this here, right?
Right.
Top 5 of street gangster rap.
Street.
Top 5 street rappers, gangster rap boys.
All right.
Talk to us, our background.
Yeah, I got you. The corner shit. Want to hear that, you know what I mean? They gonna talk that 24th Street rap. I mean,
right.
At 21st and Nard Street, 21st and York Street talk. All right.
Right.
All right. You want it from 1 to 5 or any order, just like top 5?
Try to give me an order.
All right.
The order is the brain work.
Right. All right. Bet. All right. Bet.
All
right. Bet. All right.
Everybody tap in, yo. We on. I see my son, Mean. What's good, Mean?
All right. Number 1 dude to me who got the sharp ass tongue, but you know how I do, Shake. Dude that talk that language, if he just talking that language, he ain't got no money in his pocket. I don't want to listen to him, man. Real rap. I don't want to listen to that guy, man.
Right. Why is the money the factor?
Because in life, for real, let me see what you got on your shirt right there. What you got on? Let's say in position.
I'm in position.
You got some money in your pocket, don't you, Shake?
I try to, as they print it, I try to take a little bit down.
I know you trying to spin it as they print it, right?
Right.
So, PG, if you ain't got no real money laying around, you ain't in position, right?
Right.
So that's why that combination always means something to me. Right? And the best dude I think that put them two how you said apples and oranges together and made them taste good to my ears and to my pocket feel good. But at the time they was doing it in the way that made me feel like this nigga shitting on me or something, man. This dude trying to, what is he flashing on me?
He talking to him.
Yeah, who he talking to? I'm who he talking to. I'm on that tip. Cause my tongue, like, she know how I play, like I mean, especially when it comes to, I mean, so I'm hearing it from a different tip, like.
Got you.
But then when I stepped back, and for real, bro, you pulled me to the side. I said, no, Ken, listen to the boy again, man.
Who you
Right?
referring to?
All right, do it now. Is what I'm talking about. You pull.
For the people.
I'm gonna break them down. You know I do. But
I know who you talking.
Right. So PG, right? So this all qualifying information because of the position I'm putting this dude in. At one time, he would nowhere to get that because of how I was feeling until you said, no, go back in. Right. And that's the boy Hove. You know what I mean? Okay. And it's because, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hove, I gotta give it to Hove because his pocket's been up before he even grabbed that microphone for real, right? Right. Then when he got on the mic, he done switched styles and lanes 2-3 times. And each time he was in that lane doing a beam 50. Right. He downshifted coming this lane. He back up to a beam 50.
You talking about from Hawaiian Soul?
Yeah, all them flips, right? Now, I'm going to say number 2, to me, on the same criteria, right? And I ain't talking about just because it's the average nigga you hear, nothing like this. Because this is a dude that I think you should hear and you don't hear. But to me, he right there with all them dudes. But his era ain't last long. But his pocket stayed long, and his name, that's Snoop. That's my young boy.
Snoop Dogg?
Yeah, that's my young boy. You know what I mean? Now, on third, John, I'm going to say, all right, see, I go back kind of far. I got some decades in, right?
The number 1 boy is JC, that number 2 is Snoop.
Yeah. You said street niggas criteria, right? Street, corner boy, drug, make money, get hustle dudes, right?
Right.
Yeah, right. I'm rocking with Snoop. Snoop bring both elements to the game, man. A lot of them dudes who tongue and flip. A lot of dudes who tongue and flip like a typewriter can't rub 2 niggas together. At least keep them in their pockets for long, man. Right. So this is my criteria of.
I'm gonna go at that when it's my turn.
Right. All right. Right. And that's your right too. All right. So now we're gonna keep it moving, right? All right. So on the trace spot, right? All right. My trace spot is more of a guy that's wicked. Right. You know what I mean? Like, if he was a basketball player, he'd be like one of them dudes that's always like, they taking pictures and cameras and, you know what I mean, they on flashing. I mean.
Right.
And like I said, I go back to some eras, so, you know what I mean, I'm going to say G-Rap.
Okay.
Right, G-Rap got that third spot. You know what I mean? He got it on lock, man. If he was around, if his ever wasn't there with them whack-ass beats, if G-Rap wasn't behind them whack-ass beats, I don't think too many dudes can fuck with him. And there's only 2 dudes I said in front of him. You know, and one of them dudes keep his name in his mouth. You understand what I'm saying? So now let's keep this head moving, right? All right, so now we're going down to these 2 spots here, and these 2 spots is usually reserved spots for me, because it's really only top 3 for me, for real. Everybody say top 5, and it's the third, it really don't matter, for real, right? To me, right? But then 4 and 5 still get a lot of holler, right? That's why I'm going to say 4 and 5, because they really significant. Biggie Smalls It's 4.
Right.
Right? And reason why I'm saying he 4 is because longevity play a hell of a thing in this thing, and my man thing was cut short, unfortunately. You know what I mean? I would like to say a higher number than that, but then I'll be lying to myself. You know what I mean? So
you know some jokers still put them in that top 1, 2, 3 like that, right?
Yeah, I know they do.
I don't think they be keeping a beam with what you just said.
I know they don't. That's like somebody saying Jordan be number 1 but only played 2 years.
Body of work.
Yeah, like what if Jordan only played 2 years in the league? Right. Would you say he's the greatest of all time then? Cut it out.
And for the mere fact that he made you 5, factoring that in still's a testimony to who he is.
Yeah, right?
But he couldn't have been my number 1 or 2 and all that because of that fact. I get it.
No, and my 5th dude, you know what I mean? I'm South Philly boy, man. I'm from Snake Pit for real, shit. I was just in the trash can. I thank God I was going in the trash can. That Snake Pit for real down that P, that SP Snake Pit, yeah. Check the run. That thing was dangerous down there, man. And that's that boy Black Thought, man.
Thought.
Yeah, man.
A joker, but is he street rapper? We talking street genre.
And Black, I told you the other day, some jokers didn't cover both lanes and they're covering sharp. So
no, what's his origin though? What he talking to?
Black Thought origin? No, some real shit. Check it out, Shay. No. That boy walk hand in hand with my little cousin. He know these streets.
I know that. I'm talking about what he talk, not what he walk.
No, but when he rap, you gotta hear his flow. Sometimes in his flow be hitting and missing you. You gotta come down the P and you get something, you get rock and roll and all that shit. Yeah.
You know that's one of my top dogs.
He just don't stay on that grimy, slimy shit.
Right.
He give you a hit of it. He lets you know where he's from.
In this genre. Would you put him in this genre?
I am, because I know what he can do.
Got you. All right.
Anybody else I do, I'll be cheating, I'll be lying, because I don't feel like that. Like, you know what I mean? I don't feel the other 5th dude could out rhyme Thought in this genre. And on the same tip, if you were saying lyrical, miracle, spiritual rap, I'd probably have him, he'd be number 1 to me in that.
Got you.
Now, how many dudes can rock in 2 spots like that? Playing 2 leagues. He in the NBA and the motherfucking D. He in the D League. He averages 60 in the D League and 30 in the NBA.
He wearing 2 jerseys.
Yeah. All right, so give me yours. Yeah.
Let me give you my nickel, right? This is Street Boys, right?
Yeah.
And I first want to say this here, right?
Right.
I don't fat their bread, right?
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you why.
Right.
Because if I factor in bread, right?
Right.
What I believe that does, when I'm speaking towards the craft,
yeah,
is slight of real bread.
You say what?
Because he wasn't fortunate to get no bread off his craft. But he might run circles around all them niggas he got up there with the bread they pop. That's how I look at it. When he talking crack, right?
Remember you had a question? Remember you had a question to ask me about Snoop? Remember that? Because I got one to ask you about bread. All right, resume. My bad.
Right. So, that's not my criteria.
Right.
And you know this. I go straight in with, I strip it down and straight in with the craft, because it's almost like this, right? It's almost like saying a dude that's a real thoroughbred on the street, or he may be a bread realistic realistically more bread than a money getting nigga. And because the nigga get money, you putting him a notch over the bread. You get what I'm saying? Because
that ain't what I was doing. That ain't what I was doing. No, that ain't what I was doing. I said the combination of both. That's what I said.
Okay,
because I'm gonna answer the question and you know this is real facts. See how we said the other day, you can be boneless chicken, you can be you can be bread on one side but not toasted.
Right.
A bread ain't really complete if you ain't getting no money. You can't be. How you feeding your family if you a bread? How you paying that car note, that electric bill if you so breaded? That's where the discrepancy come in.
No, I get that too, but what if this bread, what if we measure it by, we ain't measured by that type of bread right now. I know you ain't talking that type of bread when we talking this talk. Yeah.
No, on the rap tip we said, he's street boy.
Gotta have bread, but it's niggas that got bread that I'm getting ready to name.
All right, come on.
Family very well.
All right, come on, shoot him at me.
Might not got the kind of bread that JC got.
All right, shoot it at me.
All right, this is my 5. I'm gonna say JC number 1, like you.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you why though.
Right.
JC has a way to talk what's relevant to me, right?
Yeah.
In a more complex way.
Right.
Because I'm a little witty. I'm from the inner city witty committee.
Right. Right.
So I hear that shit when I hear it.
Right.
He's very witty. He got a brain. He got a noodle.
Right.
And he articulates that stuff. He put all that package together. He talked the shit that's relevant to me in a very witty way. And he is, if not the most witty in the game.
Right.
So that's why he my top dog. And I know he's telling the truth when he rap.
Right.
Feel me? And he can go in to let you know that he's telling the truth.
Can I ask you one question, Shank, please?
Sure.
All right. And this ain't really a question for you to answer, yes or no. But just think about it, right? Do you think Hov or Jay-Z or Sean Carter, you know how he rap, do you think he think money plays a factor in rapping? Do you think he plays, think it play a factor with him? No, you don't got to answer that. I mean, it ain't the answer.
All right, okay, but let me keep it pushing. I got that in my Rolodex, right?
Yeah.
So I got Jay-Z number 1 because he got the full package to me.
Right.
And I like shit to look pretty, kind, you know me.
Right, right.
If I'm picking a boxer,
right.
I want to pick the guy.
You want to put them together, right? Yeah, you want to put, yeah.
Ball player.
Yeah, you want to bit bop a motherfucker real. Bit bop. Bit bop, bing, bing, yeah, right? Yeah, right.
And it be niggas that's on that level, they can match up stats and all.
Right.
But ain't as pretty.
Okay.
And you know I don't downplay them, but they not my top bulls.
Right.
So on this head, I got JC number 1. Right? Secondly, right, I would like to say, I'm going to have to say, Cool G Rap.
Okay.
I'm going to have to say Cool G Rap, right?
Big words, this is a homie.
I'm going to tell you why.
Yeah.
With us? You with us, guys?
I'm with my bad. I'm with us, homie. I'm with us. I'm here.
I'm going to tell you why I say him.
Yeah.
Because he fathered a lot of the niggas that this whole genre, I would say he fathered that shit.
You heard what I said about him, right? Real right.
Fathered that shit, yo.
Right? He shot them all off. He shot
right
he shot them dudes like he shot them off like rockets, man. Real right.
Hey, listen, the niggas we talking about right now, Cool G fathered them dudes.
Yep.
So I gotta get in that second Jones.
Oh, he grandfathered them. He grandfathered them, she.
Why I don't, all right, Lord, I see you here. You gotta give me some game. The reason why I don't put him number one because of that factor is the same reason why I would have to put a dude over Dr. J. I had to put a dude like Jordan over him.
Right.
Because he took his game.
Right.
And added on and tweaked it. That's what you're supposed to do.
Right. Right.
Feel me?
Yep.
So I'm at number 2. My number 3 guy, right?
Yeah.
Is going to be Jada Kiss.
Ooh, okay.
Right?
Okay.
Got to be Jada Kiss, right?
Okay.
And we all know why.
Right.
Kiss, every joint he get on, he gonna show suit. He got the raspy, right?
Yeah.
Kiss talk that language. He from the witty committee, 2 hands with his main man.
Right.
He a little bit more, less polished.
Right.
Because I think
he don't stay in the gym as much.
I think he stayed in the dirt longer.
Yeah, he don't stay in the gym as much, so to speak.
Yeah, he stayed in the dirt longer.
Yeah, I believe so.
So he polished up his quick.
Right.
So he's still rough around the edges.
Right.
He ain't go to change clothes and start going that way.
Yeah.
He stayed right there talking to the jails. Niggas get bench press to it and all that bullshit. You know what I mean?
Right.
So Kiss is my number 3, right? My number 4.
Yeah.
Is Beanie C.
Solid.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you why. I gotta tell you why when I say this.
Mm-hmm.
We go to the point, right?
Right.
We don't just shoot Jones blindfolded, Biggie now, JC. I mean, my eyes closed.
Right.
I'm gonna say Beanie Siegel. Now, mind you, we talking street talk. If anybody disagree, y'all welcome to comment. Or if y'all got something, y'all got a different file. We all know what Siegel do, yo. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And he showed it against my number 3. Right?
Right.
It was a back and forth. They was wiping each other's ass.
No, I'm Geo though, Shake. You know I'm real Geo, man. It wasn't no back and forth thing, man. Mac put his thing on board, man.
That's your opinion.
Right.
You said why, because you Geo.
Right.
But I'm stripping all bias, so I ought to put him before him.
Right.
Right? I'm going to say they was at it. Both of them was at each other, John, and Mac topped him on top. He topped
right.
him.
Okay.
So I'll say, if nothing else, that was a really close John.
Right.
And for Mac to be just coming in the game.
Right.
And Kiss supposed to have been the vet out of them too.
Right.
I take my hat off.
Right, okay. I salute.
That's just like me and you coming from ground level.
Yeah, I salute that.
Going that main.
Right. Right.
And we go and we tear into him real heavy.
Right. And back and forth, yeah, I got it. Yeah, I see it.
So that's my 4. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And my 5,
Don't it get tricky right here? Don't it get tricky right there, 5? I know, right?
But I'm gonna say Big. I gotta say Big.
Okay.
And Biggie ends up at that 5th slot again. Not because he wouldn't have been. If he was living, Who knows? He probably been at one or number one and number two.
Right.
Of course, beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Right.
But the reason he ain't lived long enough to build that same, what it's Abdullah, whatever.
No, son, wait.
The reason why I can't give him that, because he didn't live long enough to build that kind of body of work that these other dudes is playing with.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's going to run out. It's going to run out. If they did a versus, it might run out.
Right.
So that's my 5. Now I see people coming with their Jones, man.
Right.
I got my brother say, sorry, but my brother say he got to stay prehistoric. He got Biggie, Nas, LL, Rakim, and JC.
I can go for that.
What that is, but LL ain't gonna make my street John.
Mine either. Mine either.
You go back and listen to LL.
He wanted to wrestle somebody, man.
He wasn't talking to me.
I want to wrestle somebody, man. Come on, man. That's my guy, though, man. That's my guy. I ain't gonna front on L. L's my guy. That's what he was, shit. He called this what he was, shit. He's a B-boy, man. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing wrong with coming from the B-boy era. But that's where he was at. But, Shay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear
Are you with us?
Yeah, you with us?
Yeah. So, that's your 5, right? So, look, right? The other day, we was on, let me tell people something real quick, right? We was talking about the other day, I think we was rapping about, remind me, Shake, you remember?
Yeah, you talking about Rihanna and all that.
No, the other day. Not the other day.
No, but the reason why I want to go there, my fault, time, we playing with this time, I want to get to the cold beverage.
That's right, there you go.
Yeah, let's get to the cold beverage. This is the cold beverage segment. Like, you know how the bunnies do the tea?
Right.
We cold dudes. We from Benny Adams, so we gonna give up the cold beverage.
Right on.
Cold beverage for the day. Yesterday we was talking cold beverage about
That's what I was talking about.
About Russell Wilson
and Rihanna. Look.
Shout and all that.
Yeah. That's what I was talking about.
Rihanna, ASAP Rocky. Rihanna's pregnant by ASAP, right?
Right.
I applaud that. First of all, that's a beautiful thing to me. I like ASAP Rocky. That's my man, right? And I think he scored. I know he scored with Billionaire Ree. You feel me? My highlight point is this stuff. Main man Drizzy, unfollow him. Find out the news.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he unfollow. We gotta be hitting this up. Like what type of minutes we dealing with, man?
Shit, man, you know how I feel about boy, man. Like, man, on a musical tip, I love him. But with his personal stuff, he be on a lot of little kid, 16-year-old, 17-year-old boy and shit, man. I don't got a lot of respect for that, man. That boy got too much money to be acting like a little kid, man. For real, man.
That's
I mean,
I'll be honest.
but as far,
right?
but PG, right? As far as ASAP Rocky and Rihanna, that's that guy. I mean, he can have a whole queen if he want, but he want to play games. But Rihanna and ASAP Rocky, if they want to jump the broom and go ahead and fly to a honeymoon, they got my whole 100% behind them. You understand? Right. And she got one on the way. Holy put 2, 3 more in the oven and get some cake.
Yeah, you feel me? I applaud that. That's my new power couple, man.
Right.
And then look, but I want to point out this part. What make the nigga be in their feelings like that deep to unfollow because main man put one in the oven? That's his girl. That's his bunny. And my thing is, you was following them even after you knew they was an item, right? Up until the point she got pregnant. And then you bang out. Now you bang out. I'm banging out, man. I don't get these dudes, these men, man, where these dudes come from, yo.
Check them around, Shake. Half these dudes, they numbers qualifying, right? They qualified, but they ain't representing man. You understand what I'm saying? They walk around with the instrument
right
that we use as our tool, but that ain't enough qualification to get that title as man. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So him, forget him, man. I don't even want to be on board like that. I'm in love with ASAP and Rihanna thing they got, and I hope they tie this old knot and bring it all together. You know what I mean? Because what it is with men and suckers that fall into that trap like that, when you have a chance up the bat and you strike out, the next man up the bat behind you and knock it out the park, you got cream all in your face, look like a sucker now. And that's what a lot of men go through when they pass up a lucky charm, so to speak, and the next man scoop it up. You ever place a casino and niggas say you dropped your wallet? You dropped your, sir, you dropped your wallet, sir. They pick your deuce up, and you play spades, or you play skin, and you pick a queen, you bam through. See, niggas don't know the trick to the real streets, man. You gotta get a queen out here. So all the youngers that's listening, grab your queen, man, and bam through and ride to the top, man. But go ahead, what you saying, Shay?
Yeah, I was saying just in hindsight, what you saying, right? Rihanna, top dog funny in the game. Undisputable, right?
Right.
Top dog funny, undisputable, right?
Right.
I mean, since she was, you know what I mean? Since she was called niggas to get under umbrella and all that, right?
Right.
She could have had any nigga she want, right? I like the fact that she picked ASAP Rocky. It's like it was like a off the, like thinking off the radar type joint, like a move like I'll make. You know what I mean?
Right.
Man, to like the unexpected. You feel me?
Let me say something about them, right?
Right.
See, being from that island where Rihanna, where Riri was at,
right,
and being from the have-nots, wherever you come from. If you from the have-nots, you gonna know how to make it. You know what I mean? So both of them is have-nots. He from New York, she from out in the island somewhere. You know what I mean? He probably surviving off oodles and noodles. And she searching, fishing in the ocean for fish.
Right.
Then he take this girl down somewhere in New York and bop right in the bodega, so to speak, as we call it, the poppy store.
That was murder.
It walked right in the poppy store.
That was murder to me.
He got his jewelry on. He blinged up. He got his little pretty bunny walking with him.
Blinged up kind. No, they wasn't even moving like they was moving in California, like they was me and you pulling up to the corner store going in.
No, I ain't saying he was shining. No, I ain't saying he was on. I ain't saying he was a light bulb like that. No, he wasn't drawing no attention. But trust me, he had his watch on. He knew what time it is.
Right.
He ain't coming here like he's naked. And ASAP had his. And ASAP.
He wasn't selling that.
And he had his piece on his hip. Like he had his piece on his hip.
Right.
You know what I mean? So they was keeping it even though. Because afterwards he signed a couple autographs and everything. You know what I mean? So it was cool.
It was decent when I seen that footage. I said, that's why I like the two right there, yo.
Right.
I like jokers who keep it even, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? know, anybody who know me. I always had one face. I ain't got no more faces.
Right.
I ain't no 2-3-headed monster. I ain't that dude, man.
Nope.
I'm going to give everybody one joint. You know what I'm talking about?
And it's solid.
And it ain't, and I ain't trusting them, and it's solid.
It's solid.
So I'm the same nigga. If I get billionaire status, oh, I like good things and stuff. You might see it in that, but you're not gonna see an alter in my personality.
Right. So
you understand what I'm talking about?
yeah. So check it out. Right. I understand that when you talk about thorough and breaded. On that perspective, I understand 100%. Because PG, right? I don't got a dime in my pocket, but my character is still solid. You know what I mean? Yeah. I can walk. You know that I'm going 22nd diamond right now.
Right.
Slide right up. Let me get $20. Yada yada yada. Slide up. I need them. I'm fucked up. Right. I ain't taking them from nobody. I can go down 20 Pentasca in the heart. Right. You talking about the heart of North Philly, and I ain't even really from the heart of South Philly. I'm right down the street though. The heart of South Philly is 20 Pentasca. Right. You know what I mean? Ain't anybody tell you that. Right. I'm gonna pump the ozone one time. You know what I mean? Right. But you want to come down where it's dark at, you're gonna come down 24th Street. That's where it's starting to get dark. So it's a little slight difference. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna stay in pocket one time, cause I can fall off course on little stories like that, right? Cause I love yeah, because you know. Yeah, because you know my grandma from North Philly on my pop's side. Right. Then my grandma from South Philly on my mom's side. Right. So you know what I mean? I'm 6 and 1 half and 5 and 6 and 1 and 6 and 1 hand and half a dozen the other.
All that to say what? How you make that? Bring that home with talking about with Rhea and Main Man.
How you said my highlighting point? Yeah. My highlighting point is they got my vote, Shake. Rihanna and ASAP got Robbie Khan. I'm stamping them. You know what I mean? 24th Street style. I'm going to put that one out there. They stamp. Bottom line.
Yeah, I got them too. I mess with them too. I don't know them personally, but what they selling, I'm buying.
Right.
Right. What they selling, I'm buying.
Right. I'm sold too, Shake. I want to see them win, man.
But I just want to say one more thing about Main Man too. I wanted Jewel to be put out there on this. That's why I wanted to go back in.
All right.
When you were saying about a man, right?
Right.
Characteristics of a man.
Right.
For all the men, right, that's on deck. Whenever you see a dude, if you looking up and you still grabbing game and all that, I'm ready to give you something right here. Whenever you see a dude doing some flaky in any area, right? I don't care who it is, how much paper he got, whatever his name is, whatever you want to call it. When you see a dude flaking on some stuff, he ain't all the way thoroughbred.
Right.
He can't get the thoroughbred stamp.
No.
Money, because of car, because
no.
whatever.
Nope.
Whatever.
Nope.
If he doing some flaky shit. You understand where I'm coming from?
Nope.
So Drake been doing some flaky stuff around, man. And everybody know how he cut. He ain't really a cut type of guy. He don't sell that.
Right.
We talk about man, period.
Right.
We talk about man.
Right.
Man.
Yep.
Come on, man.
He too old for that stuff, man.
If you don't, I'm going to say it again. As it relates to a bunny, right? If you had the bunny, right? lost. It's done. It's done.
It's
Ain't no
done.
doubling back.
Right.
Keep it pushing.
Right.
Right? If you didn't never had a bunny and you wanted the bunny and couldn't get it, what it do? What's going on? And somebody else?
Good. I'm on the shit. Good. I'm on it. What it do?
Yeah, I get you, Cordell. Right.
Gold mine. What it do?
Real stand, right?
Right.
Yeah, some people stamp cats. You right, Core. And Abdullah.
Right.
And it's fraudulent because they
Right.
the person that's stamping ain't got no ink, man.
Right.
How you stamping something with no ink, man?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So everybody listening to this, man, always be a stand-up guy, man.
Real.
In every aspect of the game.
Real talk, shit.
And don't flake out nowhere. That's a thoroughbred. If your goal is to be thorough. That's what it means.
Right.
Get what I'm talking about?
Yeah, because like a lot of dudes don't cover that whole circumference, like, so it be holes in their game. You know what I mean? It be holes in a lot of dudes' game. So like, I understand what you're saying 100%, and I ain't gonna toot my own horn or nothing like that, right? But I done watched a whole lot of dudes who proclaim to be thorough because they might have that cowboy element running around bust their gun, right? And I've seen a whole lot of other dudes who claim to be thorough because they got a lot of money, right? But then they had crazy gambling problems, or they got going back and forth to jail, and their money never lasts long. They had it up one day and they did broke the next day, right? I've seen it happen to a lot of them, right? And they gotta get back. They all the time gotta get back. And I heard that saying back in the day, it ain't about the setback, it's all about you still trying to get back, nigga. You ain't get back yet. You understand what I'm saying? So those things don't make you what you said, that stand-up guy. That stand-up guy is gonna be official and qualify himself to be, what's that thing called? To be it's not responsible, but it's to be help me out one time, Shake. Is to be
I don't know what you say.
I'm gonna catch it. I'm gonna catch that beat. See, like, when you're a man, you gotta be always credible, responsible. You gotta be there to take all the pain that everybody else is carrying. You might gotta carry all the weight. And do it, and don't even show it like you're doing it. Do it gracefully. You know what I mean? You gotta move through this thing, and sometimes you gotta put your gorilla suit on. You understand? So,
hey, gold mine, they say, what's the real meaning of thorough? I'm gonna say it again, right?
yeah.
I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna put it out there. Thorough is this. The real meaning of thorough, definition-wise, means complete, thorough, all the way through, all the way even, right? That's linguistic. Now, on the street level, we call these thoroughbreds, right?
Right.
What it really means is to be
honorable, respectful. You're gonna be on a thoroughbred on the street. Excuse me one time, say a thoroughbred on the street is gonna be saluted in a way that everybody is gonna notice, and he's getting saluted for a reason. It's the way he carried himself, the way he's representing his family, the way he's keeping himself on top of himself and standards, and having codes and honor and dignity. That's what a man have to do in order to really hold that down. It's a very hard thing to do, man. It's a lot more to entail that. And I'm not saying it all right here. We might gotta get back on this issue at another time, Shay. Cause this one deep.
I'm gonna put it right here real quick. By examples. Right? Like you said, be respectful. Take care of your kids and family. Protect your family and protect yourself at all times, right? Be a person that work off morals and principles and not off corny ass stuff. And don't be a yes man. Hey, use your own mind at all times. Be your own man. You feel me? Be a stand-up guy. Don't snitch. All that stuff go in it, but it's a conglomerate of things. You can't have one without the other. They'll swing thorough.
Right.
Because you can't be a nigga that get money, get bunnies, do all this, and it look like you're doing
but you can't hold water. Then you can't hold water.
Take care of your kids.
That's not thorough, man.
You ain't thorough.
No, that's not thorough. And just because you got a pocket full of money, just because you got a whole duffel bag full of hundreds, that don't make you thorough. And just because the nigga, just because the nigga with the gorilla suit can come take it from you, that don't make him thorough. See, a lot of dudes get them two things mixed up, man.
What's up, dog?
You know what I mean? And me, I played both sides of the fence before. You know what I mean? And that ain't make me nothing of what another person might think I am. You know what I mean?
But guess what, in the nutshell, I was saying, right?
Yeah.
Drake ain't thorough, man.
No, he ain't, Shake. He ain't. But look, it took you a lot to say. It took you a lot to say that, man.
Yeah, Drake ain't thorough.
It took you a lot to say that, man. Real right, man.
And then listen, I want to say this here, right? Kyle, let me ask you something, man.
Yeah, here we go. It's time, right? It's that time, man. It's that time. What it do? What's the up? Cordell, what's the up, homie? What's the up?
Right? A mainstream artist.
Yeah.
And an independent artist.
Right?
What's your pick and why?
Dang. Shay. Hey. All right, so you know why? All right. Right now, you got underground and overstream artists, man. You understand? Yeah, man. You got dudes who know how to swim in both salt water and fresh water. And so it's hard to pick because dudes, they juggling now, right? But back in the day, I would say mainstream.
And why?
I can't help it, Shay. I don't know why. I mean, I know why, but I can't help it. This is your boy, man. I'm gonna tell you. I ain't hear you.
Let me elaborate. You hear me?
No, let me ask the question real fast. My why is because back when I first even knew about getting signed, thought anything before I just do turn radio on.
I said you can't get corporate on independent unless you got an independent bag. Go ahead.
So now, when it first jumped off, the record labels had all the money. They had the money, Shay. You hear me? You had to work so hard as independent back then. And if you ain't know and you ain't know how to get a move out team, a radio team, and have this, your pockets wasn't swole like Si said. You couldn't even get to your show that was in Indiana. You were only doing bar shows in your hood. So no, back in 84 and 85, when Kane was coming through with Marley Marl and Reds, they had some old shit they had plugged in directly on the radio. So they was independent. They had to make it like that, and they did. But no, I would rather be signed directly to like Def Jams back then versus me trying to go. But now, right now, for the young boys, they got all this technology. They go independent right now in their house. You can buy a microphone, set up on your couch, and you can get 16 bars off.
It was the reason that, now let's go in. So the reason why you saying back in the day you would chose a major is it because of the machine that's behind you?
That was because they had the bread. They had the money, Shake. You ain't hear me?
They call it a machine.
All right, well, that machine was printing that money back then, man.
So my thing is, right, even with that, right?
Yeah.
I say this. The only available thing to do back then was to sign a deal. It wasn't too much independent joint going on back then.
All the labels they were signing to was independent. Sugar Hill was an independent label. All back then, all the so-called labels was independent.
I ain't going that far back. I'm not going that far back.
Okay.
I'm talking about that they got established and was rolling. The only thing a Joker could do was sign a deal. It wasn't no independent lane like that unless you had the bag, like you said. And a lot of niggas ain't had a bag because it was not type niggas coming from the street doing it.
Puffy had an independent deal.
Let me finish, right?
Yeah. So
the situation, the reason why I said I agree, in the machine back then, independent now, is because the only thing was jumping was the machine back then.
Right.
But if we talking relevant right now, what would be your pick right now?
Right now, man. No, see, right now, the machine is bullshit, man. That so-called machine they talking about now will rip you off. They got all kind of 360 deals. They want your tour money. You on tour out Big Bad, Georgia. You may do a show for 80,000. The machine went 50,000 or 80 because they tell you they gave you 300,000 up front and all that bull crap. No, man, flag the machine. I'd rather listen, Shake.
Right?
I'm a flat foot hustler, Shake. I'm gonna get mine from the muscle right now. I'm going independent style.
It's pros and cons. Some niggas say this. I still want to go with the machine because the overhead, again, like Si said, the overhead that it takes to break the artist, the average nigga don't have that paper, right? Even on the independent level, right? You could, if you ain't betting on pure talent, because dig this, once you got the talent and once you reach the masses with the talent, now here comes the business part, huh? The so-called tours and everything that you got to do without that label, right?
Yeah.
Right. Well, that's what I'm getting ready to say. Without that label, that major, you got to pay for all that out of pocket.
Okay.
So, like Cordell's saying, if your music streaming and they loving you, they paying you for it.
Right.
But you got now know how to juggle that money to make more money. It's just like you said, a hustler, flat foot hustler. Now you got to take some of that paper and pay for your tour, pay for your wardrobe, pay for your sound check, pay for everything.
Right on.
You got that major to do it.
Guess what, Shake? That's called flipping, right?
Right.
These so-called niggas out here don't know how to flip, man. They be out here hustling backwards, doing the moonwalk, man. So that's why dudes be stuck in cement for a long, long time. They can't get off first base, man. You know, we talk about this every time we rap damn near shit. You know what I mean? We master point A, man. These so-called dudes ain't master point A, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Somebody said Yo Gotti is a machine. Yo Gotti he's a built machine. He's not one of the, he's not the
He's not the machine. He's not the machine.
We talk about the powers that be.
No, he's not the machine, man.
He ain't no real machine.
He's not the machine.
And he doing right by his artists.
Yeah, man.
Question, right? But machines.
He got the boy. It's the boy Black Thug. He got him some money or something.
That been owning this shit for years, man.
Say what?
I said the machines is bigger than Yo Gotti and all that. You know what I'm talking about, Kyle. These machines been running this music game since it's been out.
Yeah, man. The machine is the machine that put Def Jam in motion, man.
Right.
Def Jam record labels.
That Yo Gotti them gotta check them.
They got signed. Didn't Jay-Z sign them and gave them with the power they got right now?
Right.
You know what I mean? And Jay-Z and them got signed under Def Jam's put Rockefeller in the game.
He's more of a machine. Jay-Z's a machine now.
Yeah, now he is. When he came to the game, he was working under Def Jam. They was under, who Def Jam under, Shake? Who signed them? Virgin Records, one of them labels signed Def Jam?
Yeah.
That's who gave Def Jam the alley-oop, I think. I ain't sure. But they was a independent label, man. So I'd rather come for the muscle every time, Shake.
Hey, listen, I want to take a minute to shout out to Khalid, the girl Khalid Cop. Anybody?
Yeah, Khalid, congratulations, baby, on the MVP thing.
Right, and she just was made the MVP and all that. Man.
Yeah.
Shout out, man. Straight from North Philly, man.
Yeah, right.
Get my Philly folks.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. That's my pat on the back, baby.
Shout out Khalid Cop.
Yeah, that's my pat on the back, baby. Great job. Job well done.